Hi everyone! Sorry about that. Just needed to go and grab some water. Yes, I did see that the Dutch government has just entirely imploded. It's good. Hooray! It's nice to see that consequences can result from bad things happening. It's a shame that I currently live in a country where that isn't the case. Never mind. Anyway. Oh. Yes. I was going to get some water, yes, that's true. Lovely. Right, fluid. Light. Let's talk about things. What did we do last time? Hello everyone, how are you all? You all well? Yeah, they get knighthoods in the UK. Oh, so what did we do? What were we up to? So we created... Oh yeah, we were doing stuff around here, so we created this kind of line through the... I think that was pretty much all we did, wasn't it? Yeah, just kind of created this line through the Midlands, the Midland Railway, just expanding its sort of suburban network. Oh, it's very grand. It's the grand music again. Well, so we have plans. We have plans, everyone. What time? It is now 1876. It's September 1876, and yeah, so what we're going to do is have a look at some of the urban areas. So we've got, if we zoom in, so the largest urban area at the moment is, well, it's Bradshaw and Shildon really combined, these two, followed closely by Kingston, and then I think it's sort of Maghull is pretty large, Shanklin's pretty large, and then Lowestoft I think is approaching being quite large too. So Lowestoft is kind of the sort of city in the north. And then if we go down here, Maghull's kind of this large city, kind of in the kind of the Midland region, this sort of Lakeland region here, sort of lots of lakes around, so it's kind of the Lakeland region. Bury is also quite large up here, so that these two combine to kind of be a bit of an urban area. So we might end up coming up to here and kind of expanding a tram system that runs between them, so they almost start acting like kind of. One urban area, if you like. So again, you can see from Bury there are quite a few. You know, you can see sort of a bit of an urban kind of hub, and a lot of places. I think this line's quite busy. This Hendon line is quite busy. What is the red service between Kingston and Richmond? Let's see. There is actually a service that comes through. There's a connection now between Richmond Richmond Great Northern and the kind of the Midland Railway, sort of Richmond Midland. And that, I think it's Richmond Town, actually. And then those trains actually now run into Kingston. So there's a Great Northern service that goes up into Kingston. So that's what's happening there, if you're curious. Something has changed. I look different. You can't even grab water. It just slips through your fingers. It's true. Yes, so that's what's happening there. And what else? And... Oh, yeah, that's what's... It's because I'm wearing kind of blue light filter glasses because I look at the screen so much. My eyes are getting really tired, and part of that is not focusing in different distances, but also it's a bit of the red. So that's why I'm wearing these. Some people say I'm being ableist or not ableist. I'm being. I say some people. I say it's Dina. She says that I'm being. What am I doing? It's cultural misappropriation. She might be right. The answers on a postcard. What else? Yeah, so then over in Shanklin's not quite got the urban areas close by. It's a bit more of just a single lump on its own. There's a bit of a connection, reasonably frequent connection down to Flitwick and Leighton, but actually it kind of acts as one, kind of on its own a bit. Whereas what have we got? Up in Lowestoft, there's this connection up to Hexham. This is quite busy, and I think I need to kind of think about expanding this a bit. The connection to Crowell's quite busy, so this ends up being quite a busy little sort of collection, and then down to Melksham, yeah, and then Stratford's quite a busy little lump as well. So basically, we're going to be looking at cities. That's the plan in this episode. We're going to be looking at our urban areas. So without further ado, let's do just that, which means I have to do my old multiple alts and tabs thing. So we're going to go to Game Face. I'm going to then go back to the live streaming, and then I'm going to go to Transport Fever. I think that's it. There we are. Yeah. I've got a new mouse. Annoyingly, the scroll and to move the thing around are separate buttons, which is like, I find intensely annoying, I have to say. I didn't realise this when I bought it. I thought it was a separate. I thought it was a sensitivity button, so I have to press this button, which I can't then scroll around. But anyway, whatever, it's fine. It's mildly reduce it. Yes, I'm also lagging a bit, which isn't ideal. What are we doing? Yeah, I got mildly less control with this shiny new mouse than I did. Also, the fact that the computer is it's really struggling. I might turn off some of these symbols actually, because let's turn some of these off. Town, that, stations, and those. Don't need those, don't need those. Don't need those either. And industries, yeah, that's probably a bit better. Mildly better. Fractionally better. Right, so, where are we? Maghull. Right, we're going to go through the towns. In fact, no, we're not. The first thing we're going to do is go to... we're going to go down back where we were. We were down at Bridport, where we had the... Let's go down here. Sorry about the lag, everyone. It's a bit rubbish. Send your chat and your questions as ever, folks. Keep me, keep prodding me. Let's see. Right, we have to do a thing here. It's September. We've paused. Let's just. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, that's it. Also, we need to fill the coffers. Lovely. Yes. Why are we doing this, you wonder? Because... There we go. And then a nice 25 mile an hour, that'll do. And let's... Actually, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. And likewise there. There we go. Well, how big is the? If I go this way, how big is this platforms in the this little station down here? Are they quite large? Oh, they're not too bad actually. Let's see. I don't think anything. That's the 120 meter. Wow, the computer's being really slow. I don't know why it's being so laggy. Let's see. So that is the okay. So that's the little town station there, and I think we're gonna. Essentially, what we're going to do is we've got these. Let's click this and click this. So we've got the Gisborough branch, which I'll do the same here actually. So the Gisborough branch, we're going to move this to the what was it? It was Bridport to Maghull, wasn't it? That's the. We're going to do it to that one. I think Gisborough. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what we're going to do. Do that. Yep. And then I'm going to just get rid of the Gisborough branch. And then this I'm going to rename to. It's going to be. This will be Gisborough to Maghull. There we are. What I need to do is. Go down here. Yep, and then just get rid of that. And I think that now works. I think that should mean that we've got quite a nice. There's a nice little through service going on there. Lovely. Now what's going on with this? Why is there? Go in here and look at the terminals. What's going through where here? Inland Valley Line. Inland Valley Line. Ashbourne to Paynton. Oh, that's confusing. So Ashbourne to Paynton. That wants to be going through on the. Yeah, that does want to be over here. So pull that over to. Yeah, Terminal 4. I think that's what I want. Yeah, because then I've got fewer things getting in the way of the Great Central services that are just kind of whizzing through here at higher speed. There we go. I think that's sensible, everyone. Yeah. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. This is a suggestion that was made on the Discord, which is to just sort of simplify the service patterns. So now that sort of service is there. It's simpler. What was the other one again? There were 3, I think. Remind me what they were, everyone. So we had... let's go drop into the Discord again. Let's see. This is where I'm going. Transport fever. So there was the suggestions of... first one, oh yeah, that's right. That's a good idea, which we're going to do next time, I think. But the 2, Stratford to Wakefield. Ah, yeah, that's right. There's the Wakefield, the little Hartlepool branch, I think. So we've done that, fixed that. That I think works. That's fine. We're going to whiz up here now. Yeah, because we've got these, and rather than running through like this, it makes more sense for the Hartlepool branch to actually, basically, rather than Stratford to Wakefield, it's Stratford to Hartlepool. And there we are. And we just need 2. So where we're in Wakefield, we just need to add. And then come back. There we are. Very nice. And likewise, we just go in here. So the Hartlepool branch. So Stratford to Hartlepool. Not much going on in there, actually. Oh, they have really short trains. Maybe it's worth them. So we've got 6 running through. Well, let's see what they look like. Let's just transfer them directly. And if they need bulking out with more coaches, then we can do that at Stratford to Hartlepool. And then that just means I can just get rid of the JNR Hartlepool branch. That seems to be running fine. Any thoughts on there? Does that make sense? Everyone's very quiet in the chat. Hello, everyone. We've got 40 people watching. Hello, everyone. Rail Natters used to just get 40 people watching them, so for 40 people to be watching me blathering on while I play a computer game is quite something. Right, that's going that way with the junction up here, and what else have we got? Yeah, there's some definitely necessary sort of gaps here and there. Anyway, we'll leave that for now. So that's those 2 things done, which is good. Let's go down to... What else have I got? Yes. Can do that, actually, because that's done. Grand. We're going to go down... So, first thing we do, well, it's not the first thing. The thing we are going to do now is we're going to go to our... Oh, Bradshaw is actually bigger than Kingston already. I kind of thought Kingston was still the bigger of the 2. Heading down to Bradshaw, just have a look at the urban fabric. Let's have a look around at what's going on here. Yeah, nice. So let's play it a little bit, shall we? While we're down here in busy old Bradshaw, have a look at what's going on. We've got these trains. It's pretty old trains running back and forth now. What condition are these in? These are mediocre condition. Go on. I think my computer the lag will descend a bit when it. I think it's a lot of it's doing a lot of path calculations at the moment, and once it kind of works those out, it'll improve a bit. I think this is CPU rather than GPU. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, nerds in the chat. Yeah, there we go. That's all feeding in here. So the actual city is... How's it looking? It's air quality is not great. Oh, let's have a look at... So we've got... I think we've got tram lines, yeah. So let's... So the rate through all these... The one with the least rate is that. They're not hugely crowded. You know, they're not rammed. Yeah, I think it's probably they seem all right, actually. You know, we've got loads. This one is, you know, there's a lot of passengers in these. Seems to be doing all right. This is it making up on its cache? What's this one? Is this the new one? Number 5. Yeah, this is the new one we've just done. So the reason why the cache is low is because it's not really started carrying many passengers yet, but it'll quickly make that up as it starts running more. You know, people whizzing in and out a bit more. What's going on here? Is that train? Where's that? Why is that up here? Why on earth are you up here, wood train? What? Waiting for free path? Why is it carrying... What on earth is it? Why are you up here? You look lost, mate. You look like you've got horribly lost. Pretty sure your train should be going the other way. Do I want to just sell that and have done with it? It just looks hopelessly lost. That should be... yeah, that's just not gone well. I'm just going to sell that. Why on earth is it up here? Very bizarre. And then I'm going to buy another one. Where are we? Supply. Yeah, so 13. That's just... Is this one of my actions to kind of sell some of these? Well, maybe. Let's see. Are there any other empty ones? Let's see. They're all in pretty good nick. 59, 50. Should we sell this one as well? 13 feels excessive, to be honest. Let's sell that. Let's even the numbers a bit. How on earth did it decided to get completely stuck and lost? I do not know. It's very strange. This game sometimes gets a bit silly. Is everyone there in the chat? Can you all hear me? Oh, maybe it's frozen. Wait a minute. I'm going to just Alt-Tab to this and then do this, because sometimes the chat freezes, which does happen. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, random CPU lag. That's what's happening. This is CPU lag, says Ella. Thanks, Ella. Yeah, we're there. I've caught up. My computer's caught up as well. It's alright, everything's fixed. I just hadn't refreshed. The chat had frozen. Any thoughts on Bradshaw then? So we've got the tram seems to be working fine. In terms of the route, should we have a look at the route of the tram lines? They're mildly chaotic. So it's serving... Well, I mean, for starters, it needs to go further this way, doesn't it, really? There's a definite... Let's shove another tram line up here, and then maybe another one even sort of here. To kind of anticipate any growth in that direction. Yep. So let's see what we got. It's this one. So where's that? There's Park Lane. Is that the end? It would be. Wait a minute. The green. 13. Of course, that's how this works, isn't it? Of course, it starts at this end. So I've got to confuse it. Right. Okay. Let's just get rid of Park Lane and then Park Lane. That's fine. Oh, I need to streets and I need to upgrade this to catenary. We haven't got any catenary trams yet, so that's kind of not much use to anyone. That was I don't know, Park Lane, Broadway, Park Lane, and then from here I just need to add and. There we go, I think that's working. Yeah. Let's expanded that out a bit. Okay, so there we go. This all kind of this kind of acts as a bit of a terminus. Which one's this? So that's turning around. Number 1 is sort of ends there. Number 2. Where's number 2? Number 3 comes there. That's number 4. Which comes up and terminates up there. So number 4 is going off. Oh, it's quite a short one actually. That's just coming down to South Road Station, so it's not a huge, long one. Number 5 is this one that kind of comes up through. So number 5, that's the one that comes up and heads to the pier. So that's kind of fair enough. So that's quite a good one. So then what have we got? We should now. So over here we've got what's these two. So we've got number 1, which is on the old road there, kind of coming into Shildon, and it kind of runs through Shildon. I kind of think we need to create a separate one in Shildon. Any thoughts? Catenary? Yeah. That's how it goes. Where are we? Everyone, I can see you. It's fine. Is it worth having a hub and spoke tram system? It might be in the future, but we're kind of maintaining a bit of chaos. When this starts, it might well be that these get replanned as we come to the future and start needing to think about more, shall we say, kind of better planned tram systems. At the moment, these are kind of still pretty not hugely well organised. We've got tram, and tram number 3, I think, is this one, which basically follows Shildon Road, which is this sort of faux sort of boulevard that connects the two. Which, yeah, there we go. That's nice. There's no, yeah, and there's connection into the city there. What are the votes on splitting separate line in Shildon? Yeah, I agree. So we're going to have we need to create a new line. So which direction is it going to go? To be honest, it just needs to kind of do that, doesn't it? And maybe perhaps connect up this way, and then maybe disappear off in that direction. Maybe if Shildon starts expanding this way, part of me thinks it just needs to go. Maybe. Actually, maybe if we leave that, but perhaps have another line that kind of comes this way, perhaps, like through. Don't want to have too much duplication. Where are we? What do you think? What do you think, folks? Think more tram? Yeah, I'm thinking more tram. Let's go for. First of all, let's tramify this. Lovely. Yeah. Tramify that. Oh, is that tram lines crossing? Look at that. Tram level crossings, folks. You've seen it here first. Is that actually what we want to do, though? Maybe we don't want to do a tram level crossing. Maybe a tram level crossing is a dreadful idea. Right, let's go that way, and then if I cruise, yeah, this way and this way, and then through the centre like that. Thoughts, everyone? Thoughts? Oh, don't do that. So let's have a station here and another one here, and perhaps another one just up here. 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to come through. That'll nicely go into that station, and then that one. Or maybe actually I want to have space them out a bit and only stop that at this station, and then another one. Another one there. Yeah, that'll do. Thoughts? Tram loop looks good. Plenty of actually existing things are terrible ideas, to be fair. Yeah, it's true. So, we're going to create our new line. It's going to go from here. So it's got a fairly even spacing of station route, and head on our way back through. Grand. And just copy that. God, my fingers are cold. The house is a bit cold at the moment, and Dean and I both, we do our best to just like wear jumpers, but it just, sometimes there's a limit. That's fine. We just need to buy a load of trams for it now. Where are we? Is there do I actually have a tram station down in a tram thing depot down here? I think it's worth. This is a big enough place. Let's give them a tram depot up here. Let's just whiz one in here. In fact, maybe let's have one like kind of here, perhaps next to the railway. Oh, get the old shift key out. There we are. There, that's nice. I like that. Yep. There we are. Now, let's get... How many do we want? 8? 8 for now, see how full they get. There. Boom. Jumped in late. Is there a reason the tram stops are so close together relative to the size of their catchment areas? John, you're a clever man. Why isn't it stop sharing with it? It is stop sharing with the other line, just not both of the stops. John, the reason is because a bit of overlap is quite good in the game. I think to get a decent saturation level. I don't think there's any harm in it. People might correct me on that. Well, we've got, look at this over here, by the way. I quite like this. There's this nice little sort of cutting thing going on. I mean, it's slightly annoying there's not two bottoms to the bridge, but whatever. I quite like this little sort of cutting situation. Although also it's trapping the railway in, so there's no chance you're four-tracking that anytime soon. Are there steam trams in this game? Yes, there are. I think the next tram is going to be a steam tram. When does that appear? I don't know when it appears. Some point. Yeah, so that's good. So that's Shildon. Were there any gaps in Bradshaw? Did anyone think we needed some gaps? Needed some... I don't think it's too bad, you know. I think the saturation's alright. Yeah. Could maybe do with something down here. You know, maybe something... What have we got? Yeah, let's... So perhaps something coming in this side. So we've got... Because we've kind of got quite decent saturation here. You could say you could come round and sort of loop back. What have we got? So that's number... What number is it that's doing that? It's number 4. Yeah, okay. So I perhaps that we should extend number 4 round. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go round here. And here, and here, here, and here. How's that? Any thoughts? For the same argument, DC Metro used to justify having 5 stations so close together from Foggy Bottom to Federal Triangle. Well, there you go, John. There we are. So I now need to pop a couple of these down. Oh, I didn't want to do that. It's right next to blinking truck stop. It's never going to be any good to anyone. There. And I'm a stickler and I'll allow them to be opposite each other. There we are. One there. One here. Yeah, one there, one there. Yeah. Cool. So, just need to... Damn it, which was it? Number 4. Oh god, this is the fiddly bit. So, what was it? Church Road. Oh, we're starting at the top, so it's 2. South Street, and then we're going to go... So we need to get rid of High Street, and get rid of High Street on the other side. That'll help. South Street. Add station here, and then here. Yeah, it's fairly pain-free. There's 2 Queensways. Oh, they're just unimaginatively called that Queensway as well. Come on, game. And then on the way back, 15, what was it? 15, then 16, then 17. There we go, that's a bit of better coverage, I think. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks good to me. Does it go through there? Ah, and that's annoying. So it does kind of loop up. So actually, we kind of wanted it to go round. That's fixable. If I go streets, do that, and do this, and then... Yeah, there we are. That'll now go like that. There we go. So none of the back routing. Happy days. Where are we? Need to build a tram stop next to each department store. Who's been watching Well There's Your Problem podcast? Make references like that. In any case, I just finished watching the one about the tower fire. Always with a fire. Where are we? So that's fine. There we go. So that looks like it's not bad coverage. We might need another another harbour tram kind of coming through like this maybe. But and I can imagine we need this to actually we need to expand it this end, don't we? Which one is this? This is track number 2. Yeah. Shildon Road. Yeah, I think we do need to expand this. This one. Oh, where are we going to have this going? Yeah, let's keep it going out this way. What are we thinking? Do we want... actually, you know what? Let's go like this. For now. And then... just place... yep, and another one here. And... another one here. You'll see that. So you'll see that I am spacing them out more than they used to be. There we are. Yep, good. And then let's. What do I want to do? That's Shildon Road. I keep forgetting the numbers. Number 1 is number 2, isn't it? Yeah, number 2. Park Lane, Shildon Road. There. Add station. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's worked. It might be that, so for those, so we've just extended number 2 quite a lot, which means we probably want to add some more trams. What have we got? Number 2, yeah. Add some more trams, lovely. Which one did we extend? We didn't really extend any of the others, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Thoughts, everyone? Yeah, it is a long tram line. Branch line to passenger harbour when? Yeah. Depends on the numbers. We don't need it at the moment, but it might happen. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that might get built by the Metropolitan line. They might build a railway that does just that, but at the moment they haven't. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, you can sort of perhaps see where that junction might end up going, whizzing out there. We'll see what the development looks like. Yeah, they might end up building a station that whizzes along. Anyway, for the future. There's not the demand for it yet. Until this line is sort of carrying lots and lots of people, it's not going to happen, but it's not hugely busy. It also requires a bit of urban growth, I think. Length is irrelevant. We're decades away from the interurban era. Where are we? Yeah. So, it is time to... Where are we going? That's okay, so that's Bradshaw and Shildon. What's our next town? I think we're happy with that. Is everyone happy with Bradshaw kind of doing its thing? Where it needs to be. Let's go over to Kingston. Kingston now. What have we got? The tram lines seem to be okay. Yeah, there's a decent... You can see they're a bit more spread out. Fairly decent coverage, perhaps. Yeah, I think the coverage is alright. To be honest, I think the trams are alright in Kingston. Weirdly, Kingston is kind of taking on... I renamed it Kingston, I think, from something else. I think it used to be called Burgess Hill, which is why I've kept the goods yard as being called Burgess Hill. But actually, it is looking a bit like Hull, weirdly. So there we go. Any thoughts on Kingston? Should we have a look at what... how busy are these trams? 3, 0, 1, 1. Doesn't seem that particularly... busy. If I do this and then this, that hopefully give us an idea of how busy they are. Yeah, like not hugely busy to be honest. Yeah, Kingston tram number 1's not. Yeah, they're. I presume I just replaced all these recently because that's probably why it's got this balance. They've all got a decent rate-ish. Seems fine. Yeah, I know Kingston. That was my reference, George, is the fact that Hull is Kingston upon Hull. That was my. That's my reference, yeah. It's an interesting one, this, yeah. Kingston's got this expanded harbour now that's kind of grown up a bit, for a little bit out of the old town. Yeah, it's growing well, I think. Kingston's a pretty decent sized settlement. It's got decent connections through. I mean, the station needs expanding, as you can see. This has now been. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do the. We're going to bulldoze. What are we going to bulldoze? We're going to bulldoze these now in readiness. So we're not going to do the expansion work yet, but we're going to demolish these modules in readiness for potential future expansion. I'm just going to do this. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. Partly I'm curious to see how far I can... yeah, there we are. Can that go there? Yeah. Oh, nice. Actually, I just need to put 1 or 2 here just to make sure that it doesn't... there we are. What's that? That's 1, 2. Yeah, good. I'm not saying this is where the where they'll be, but I'm just making sure buildings don't appear here. Kind of just to block it out. Let's also... oh, yeah, let's... let's just... just flattening this one out, folks, while... oh. There we go. Just preparing the terrain for future expansion. Don't worry about that. There we go. Very nice. There we are. No, I'm not doing a guy called Pie's idea of making an entrance mile from the station. I'm not doing it. Not yet. Anyway, this is just storing up space for when the station is potentially going to expand. This station is probably going to expand outwards this way, given how many. It's pretty intensive in quite a few of the platforms, I think. Oh no, it's reasonably well spread out, but yeah, I think given how many trains are running in, I think expanding out a bit is not a bad idea. In any case, yeah. So that's that work being done. Other than that, I think Kingston's all right, isn't it? Let's keep working our way down then. So Kingston's fine. Everyone thinks Kingston is fine. Yeah. Let's head over to Shanklin. Right. Once, we get there. Yeah, we're in Shanklin. There's Shanklin. Let's have a look at the tram lines in Shanklin. I think I put some work into Shanklin recently, so the tram lines in Shanklin aren't bad. Yeah. See, there's kind of decent coverage going that direction, and sort of there's more density in the middle, quite a bit more, in fact. It goes over here and goes over. There's not much in this direction though. That's kind of a bit of a gap. What's that? So there's loop. There's this city centre loop that's happening, but there's a bit of a gap up here, I'd say, because this area is expanding quite a bit. It'd be quite good to connect that up. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so what would be the best direction to do that then? I wonder what you could have another loop kind of going through, connecting this side up through, then past. Yeah, which direction would we go though? We could go through the city centre, like kind of. We could go this way, then up through past Victoria Station, back round here. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, so let's upgrade our. Yeah, let's go in here. So we're going to have a tram line that runs. Where is it going to run? It'll run out to the end here, maybe. It's kind of nice. Yeah, in which case, perhaps I want to, while I'm here, perhaps I want to just upgrade these two to be. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Tram line. Then we're going to go along here, then through here. There used to be a station in there actually, and then this way. Then connect at Victoria Street station. And then what we're going to do, perhaps come around this side? Yeah, because this seems to be busier. Come around this side. And then make the connection. Got a bit of tram action going on there. Let's see where we're going to go as far as... Yeah, there we are. Next task. Should the avenue be called? Wait a minute. There we go. What was that? So I want a station kind of out here, out in the sticks a bit, then another here, then another one perhaps here. Yep, lovely. Then I think another one. We don't need another one there, but we could do with. We're heading. This is this side. We could do another one. A bit of increased density. The other advantage of density is they get full in the centre. So if they get turned away from one full station, they can head to another one without too much pain. It's not necessarily a bad idea to have a few more in the kind of the dense urban area. That's going to go that way. Let's put one here in this patch, I think. Yep. And then another one just on the other side, I think. Yep. Nice. And then one at the end. Let's just pop one at the end here as well. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. We've got number. I can't read these for the life of me. What's that? Number 2. So we need. So this will be number 3. Lovely. Yeah, grand. Where are we going to do it from and to? Let's go from the south to the north. Why not? New line. And this new line is going to be number 3. We're going to put it from... and it's going to intersect... see it? Yeah, okay. Just had a thought. Rather than putting that there, if I put the station here, or possibly here, put it here, and then did the tramming on this side, it means we can connect to 2 different stations, which is perhaps not a bad idea. Where were we? Park Avenue, yeah. Oh, why is it saying bus not? It's definitely a tram stop, anyway. Okay, whatever. Broadway, and then I can do that. And then this. Yeah. And then that. And then this. And then this. And then this. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, no. Missed one. Yeah, I think that's fairly sensible. Thoughts, everyone? There we are, that's another one. That seems to be pretty good coverage coming up through there. But yeah, kind of cutting through those kind of gaps. Yeah, that's quite cool. So how many trams have I got in the other lines here? 8, 8, 4, 4. 4 in the loops. Are these busy? Yeah, they're rammed. What about the other ones? 4, 5, 0. It's not that bad, you know. Okay, well let's first of all let's just do this, and then move these into number 3. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted those. These need to go into number 2, and then the new ones need to go into... There, 8 vehicles selected. Those are the ones I want to go into number 3, rather than moving all the ones that are currently doing the job. These have all emptied their passengers anyway. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. See, I'm good at computer games. Never mind. At least they're all kind of in the right place, and they'll kind of hopefully vaguely reset what they're doing. That's quite a long one, isn't it? It's fine. We'll just see how it fills up. Thoughts? Has the chat frozen again, or are you all there? Discord, DM me if you're chatting and I'm not seeing it. Oh no, you are chatting. Will you number these trams in sequence with the former Cardiff trams? No. No, of course not. Right. Oh, you are here. You've been quiet. Yeah, as long as I can see. Yeah, but you were there last time and I just couldn't see you. Oh, I just closed my work laptop. I still had that open until pretty recently. Right, so that's Shanklin. That's the trams. Now, one of the things I didn't do over in Kingston, have I done it, is, do I need to be having more... Let me just check my list of to-dos. New line... New... Let me go back to... I'm just going to go back to Bradshaw, because I think I have a shortage of vehicles, and not tram vehicles, but... yeah, what's the shield and fuel? Yeah. I think I need at least more of them, and another 4 of them, and another 4 of these, and another 4 of these. We've got a bit further to go. Yeah, there we go. That's just my nice deliveries. That I think more needs to happen. What have we got? Can I see the ones here as well? Oh. Yeah. So that's more. And let's go to Kingston. I'd need to do the same thing. So that's my so those are my municipal delivery companies, and they're taking stuff from the. They're making sure that they're distributing the stuff from the goods yard to the right part. Sorry if I'm shouting. They're taking stuff from the goods yard over to the from the goods yard over to all the various bits of kind of, you know, commercial and industrial land that need attention. What they're doing over there, smelting copper. Who's where? That bleak grey-brown terrain looks so desolate. Yeah, it's pretty bleak, yeah. Where? What, over in Bradshaw? Yeah, it's just, you know... Don't worry about it too much. We're heading back to Shanklin in a minute, don't worry. Let's have a look at the van situation. I just absolutely adore it. This track is my favourite in the whole thing. I just hear it and get inspired every time. Kingston deliveries, 16 vehicles. That's quite a lot. Tools is 12. That's pretty good. I think I've doubled that already. 6 wood. I don't think that's going to be a problem because where's that transporting from and to? Well, maybe it could go quicker actually. Let's pop in. Yeah, there we go. Copy those in. Right, we're heading back to Shanklin. Sorry, everyone. Back to Shanklin. This is all about urban areas. We're all about paying some attention to our nice urban areas. If we go to, it's quite nice actually down here. So I've painted all this kind of this gravelly colour, and you get this quite nice little squares behind the buildings. I quite like this. Quite a nice aesthetic. Anyway, so you'll notice the screenshots from down here. I think, or no, not down there. It's down. Oh no, it was down there with the view across the station, which is quite nice. Yeah, looking down here. Go through this little alleyway, find a way over to the station. You know. Wander through the station, clip through the building, and then there you go. Rather empty Victoria Station. I think it does pretty decent numbers, though. Let's have a look. I suppose it's not been open for that long. 50 people, and yeah, it's not too bad. It's not particularly well used. I think how many lines has it got using it? Just 2 lines. So who was saying you wanted to see how many lines are using the station? So we're down in Shanklin Central. So we've got 5 lines using Shanklin Central. Down to that, and there we are. Where are we? And then obviously our busy Shanklin Great Western has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines using it. There we are. So it's pretty busy. Yeah, Shanklin. Let's have a look at the situation in terms of delivery vehicles. Cogs 8. I think this needs to be more. So it's going to be. And likewise with this, I think that needs to be more as well. 12 delivery vehicles. Because I think these are all rammed. Yeah, I think they're either rammed or desperately running back to become rammed. I think there's a decent stockpile of stuff appearing here. Yeah, quite a lot of tools appearing there. Or is it cogs in any case? Yeah. It's a nice ship. Oh, you can see lots of the shipping got replaced. These lovely. I love these. These are just like, this is definitely a ship. There's no denying it. It's not like these poxy paddle steamer nonsense. This is a ship. It's doing its thing. It has loads in it, and it has people on top of it. Brilliant. Love it. Yeah, you can see Shanklin's got a pretty massive harbour. I can see a lot more goods being transported, transported by ship in future as the lines become more clogged. That's a thing. What's the dwell time on a terminus platform? I suspect the game has it too short, leaving terminus stations too empty. Yeah, definitely. The terminus they just hang around for a few minutes. They don't. They turn around pretty quickly. I think it's about the same. It would have been good if they doubled it compared to running through platforms. But what can I say? What time is it? 50:40. 1951. Okay, so let's go to our next city. That was Shanklin. We're heading to Maghull. Okay, yeah, we've been here because we've rebuilt our station. Already, you'll be pleased to see that how properties are building back up. In fact, new roads are reappearing within minutes. So Maghull has clearly got some good connections. Yeah, epic connections. So that's good. Reassured that that's doing that. What's this? Oh yeah, that's the. It's just transporting a dump ton of food. Oh, let's keep moving again. Let's keep things moving a bit. Let's move ourselves into 77. I don't think I've got any things I need to do. In fact, I haven't really got anything fixed that I want to be doing until a while yet. Actually, so let's see where we get to in terms of timing on this. Timetabling would be good. So you could decide how long it waits for stations for. Yeah, it really would. But yeah. I think possibly it would undermine the entry-level state of the game. So what have we got in terms of traffic? We've just got this one kind of carriage company. I think Maghull probably merits some form of tram system. What might that look like, though? What do you think? What would a tram system look like connecting these connecting across the city. I think probably you'd have one kind of running kind of along the station road like that, kind of running through and then another one kind of running kind of perhaps this way. So let's use it's often, oh no, I'll do this, yeah. So perhaps tram line going this way, perhaps through the city, like this. Yeah, what's the best way to tie? Yeah, perhaps like this. And then maybe like... I don't know what yeah, so tram line like that. And then... Oh, maybe we don't want to do that, actually. Maybe we want it to kind of run along like this. Yeah, so that, and then another one, perhaps another one running. What do you think, folks? Let's see. Any thoughts? Let's pop this tram line, and then I think another one along here like this. There we go. So it's not going to be a loop like the bus line, where it's just there's a carriage line sort of running in a loop. This isn't going to be that, I don't think. This is going to be more. Yeah, let's do that. Move those buildings. Yeah, there we go. What are you thinking? This looks like a fairly sensible sort of just, you know, north, south, east, west sort of layout. Lovely. Yeah, let's place our it's the end. It's nearly 1877, folks. What are we gonna have? We need so we've already got a. Oh, I know what I should have done. This needs to be the tram road, and this needs to not be the tram road. There we are. Very good. So that's going that way. We need another one. Double up. Ah. So we were talking about steam trams. There's your answer. We have a steam tram, and Maghull is gonna pioneer the use of them. We're gonna have our first steam tram system on this in the city. This is gonna happen. There we are. Let's pop those two there. So that's one to do. Then is that a bus line up there? Yeah, it is. Have I already done? Yeah, I've got the pair there, and then there, and then another one. And then another one maybe here. And then another one on the other side. Let's just put... Yeah, there. Lovely. I think that's fine. Any arguments? Any happy or not happies about this? There's a lot of discussion about environmental destruction going on. There we are. So let's go. Where are we going to start? Start at the station, actually. We're going to go... The Crescent, why is it called that? Yeah, this way. And this way, and... There, very nice. Maghull Tramway Company number 1. There we go, grand. What we're gonna do? Let's make it this a fetching, funny greeny colour. That'll do. Let's also rename this to, obviously this is Maghull Central Station. Oh, my fingers! I'm getting really crunchy. Oh. Apologies if you're not a fan of cracking fingers. I bet that was really nice for everyone in the audio. I'm going to wait about, 30 seconds latency, and everyone's going to say F in the chat. Yep. Apologies. Right, so that's that. Lovely. The carriage company's obviously just going to go bust, probably. I'll leave it there for now. We'll see how it lasts for a couple of years, but let's face it, it's going down the pan. They're not going to compete with trams. So that's that. Let's do chromate green. Yeah. Let's see, another new line. Where were we? So it was down Oh, I haven't actually done this. Did I do the line? Oh, I didn't do the lines on the other one, did I? Let's get rid of that. We need to go back here. What mic am I using? It's a Blue Yeti. Nano. It's good. There we are. There's one station there and another station. There. One there. Station there. And here. What's this? This is Highfield Road Station. Oh yeah. There we go. That's then gonna, what is it running? Linking to, is this just one? Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Then here, then likewise here. It's just all, yeah, so we're using the old stations. That'll then run there and link to that. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm gonna do one underneath. Stations under things are always good. That's good, right? Security wise, it's very good. There, and then another one here, and then another one kind of halfway up here. And then let's just do one at the end of the tram tracks there. I'm gonna do this line from here. Oh, don't want to do that. I double up at the end so that it hangs around a bit at the end, because it helps. In my head, it helps with something. What am I helping with? I don't know. Interchange there, go through there, then there, then there, there. Yeah, I think this is functional. Yeah, good. Yeah, I think that's working fine. So this, I need to rename this actually. This is, it's not going to be called Maghull because that's south. And this is going to be north. There we go. Grand. Oh, and obviously this needs to then be renamed as number 2. And change colour to this nice greeny whatever. And let's buy some vehicles. We haven't got a tram depot here. We need to get a tram depot on the go. Yeah, let's pop it. Where are we going to pop it? Can it go in here? I suppose we could... Yeah, it's not too far from stuff. Let's pop it in there. No piece for that. We're going to buy ourselves a dump ton of steam trams. Look at this, steam trams. How many are we going to have in each? I'm thinking start out with... Maghull's a big place. I'm thinking start out with 10. So 20 of those. It's the big money, folks. We're going to select 10 of those. Send them to number 1. And the others we can send to number 2. We're out number 1, number 2. Look at that. Steam trams, folks. Steam trams. It's exciting. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's a thing. What are you thinking, everyone? Yeah, I know what you mean. It would be good if there was... And it would also be good if there were, like... If the train depots were a thing, and it'd be quite nice if you could stable things. There are lots of things that would be quite nice in the game. Yeah, like stabling old trains, or, I don't know. It just adds a bit of complexity at that point. It'd be nice. Steam trams, yes. Oh yeah, I need to colour those in though, don't I? Let's see what we got. Let's colour these to be the nice, that nice kind of lime green colour. It's pleasant. These are all going to start pounding out of here. Oh, it's got catenary. I don't want it to have catenary. Can I undo the catenary? I kind of don't want it to have flipping catenary. That's mildly annoying. We're not there yet. No, apparently not. Maybe if I go to this and go to this, catenary, no. There we are. Does that mean I did catenary over in Shildon? It does, doesn't it? Probably. Where did I put that tram shed? Down here. Yeah, okay. I don't want to put catenary in because they haven't deployed the technology yet, so it's not canon. It's not canon. There we are. Yeah, I think that's all right. Thoughts, everyone? There's the station. This station, this kind of poxy suburban station that's kind of seeing. It's got that service down to Gisborough, but this is the big money here. It's just carrying many people. What is that? A lot. 100, nearly 200 people a year. Oh, look at these. Oh, is that loud? Crikey, Mikey. They all look like little Tobies. It's not a euphemism for anything. That is kind of what they are. Little Tobies off doing their thing. Oh my goodness. Any true next-gen transport game needs you to be able to order custom equipment for various needs. Oh yeah, definitely. You need to be able to muck around. Wait, are we chatting about that idea of the fact that you can mix and match little functions and features and things that are time relevantly kind of relatively available, and almost have your own. Also, they need to have separate companies and compete. I don't know. I don't know how they. Some people don't like playing like this. They want to think they're just one transport company. But it kind of, the competition element is part of what made transport stupid and therefore interesting. Yeah, as in, I don't think competition is necessarily a good idea for transport, but it's what made it interesting historically, because lots of stupid decisions were made on the basis of it. So that was Maghull. Where are we going next? Hi, Squicklehausen, by the way. Pleasure to have you along. Lowestoft. We're going up to Lowestoft. Let's see what's happening in Lowestoft. It's lots of horse and trams. Lowestoft is kind of it's the capital of the north. We are gonna big time swap out these trams with. Is it growing? Yeah, it's growing at a fair old rate. We need to have a look at, firstly, how many vehicles have we got in the tramway? 9 and 9. It kind of feels a bit short. And also, is it serving? Is it really fulfilling there's kind of quite a lot of areas kind of fairly unsatisfied. I definitely think we need to swap out. I mean, we need to expand the tram line up this end. That's definitely a thing. So let's do that now. Let me just fix our financial issues. Voila. Yeah, okay, let's just pop this in here. Pop in another. There, boom. Boom. And what have we got? Number 1. The Avenue. Where are we? The Avenue. Consider that extended. What we're gonna do is replace all of these with steam trams, which we're gonna paint red, obviously. And also, we're gonna get more. What's that? That's 9. Let's go for. How many is that? 12. Let's go for another. Let's go for 15. And then this one as well. Well, now, where's this tram going? It's going over here. Let's, yeah, I think that we need to extend our tram line a bit over here, actually. So I'm going to put a building in on this side of this railway bridge. And likewise extend our little tramway out. So that's St John's Road. Oh, okay, yeah, good. That makes my life easier. Good. And then likewise, I'm going to... number 2, going to swap all these out with this one, paint them all red, and then, what's that? Do that. 15 vehicles. Where are these vehicles coming from? Well, there they are. They are all doing this, making a colossal loud traffic jam. Very nice. Look at these ships. See, this is it. It's a proper bustling harbour, is Lowestoft. It is quite it's happening. It is happening. Oh, the other thing I need to do while I'm down here is... Oh, I forgot to do it in Maghull, didn't I? Let's go back to Maghull just for a second. What, carriage company? That's just there is no freight transport in Maghull. I'm going to leave it that way, because actually I kind of don't want Maghull to go as quickly as places like Lowestoft. Head back to Lowestoft and see what the delivery situation is. So they've got 8. Let's just add to that. And likewise with boxes, because I think this is getting quite... It's absorbing quite a lot of... Yeah, it's a busy place. There we are. Right, what's the chat going on? Oh, crikey. At me if there's something relevant to me, because there's a lot of chat and I'm behind. There we are. Yeah, you can see this is getting a decent through flow, I think. It's... yeah, not too bad. What's the traffic like down here? It's pretty clogged on this 2-track section. Not too bad. This is a bit clogged. This needs, I mean, this basically needs 4-tracking, doesn't it? This is a busy bit of railway along here. That's not going to be an easy job, but I mean, it is flowing reasonably well. Oh, it's getting slowed down because it's only because this GWR idiot who's kind of coming along, and so actually maybe it's just a case of 3-tracking it and having that, or perhaps having a holding siding here so it's not holding everything up. That could be that's maybe not a bad idea. Oh, we're in 1877. Should we do that? Should we so if I do this, oh, why not? Why isn't it possible? Oh, let's just, yeah, so if I 26, okay. Can I get in a siding long enough? The answer is no. Now, can I move that? If I move the crossover, will that solve the problem? Might do. Let's have a little think about this. Let me just... God's woeful railway clogging it up again. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Lawrence. C123. Just the problems being caused here by the GWR. Just quite spectacular. Very frustrating. Let's look at our train. Yeah, it's literally the GWR just... I don't think it's too much of a headache. They're kind of coming in and coming out, not causing too much pain. I think it's okay. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, see, this is what's this? It's pretty busy. So yeah, there's Lowestoft. I think Lowestoft is, yeah, we're kind of satisfied about it. It's growing. You can see the city's growing out this way quite a bit and growing out this direction as well. I'm always pleased when the city, the AI starts kind of consuming some of the roads you've built outside of the railway limits, because it's kind of it's always a little bit frustrating that it entirely grows within the boundaries of the railway, but yeah, it's fine. Right, what's after Lowestoft? Everyone happy with Lowestoft? There's no one complaining about Lowestoft? No, it's fine, everyone's happy. Let's head to Bury. This is where we were going to do our kind of tram connection between the two locations, wasn't it? What have we got here? So, I mean, good grief. You can see the AI is like, please, sir, can I have some more land to use? Yeah. There we go. That was very Partridge. I do apologise. I'll avoid more Partridgey jokes, shall I? Shall I just do, like... I don't know if will connecting these actually be of much use? You didn't have... Someone else pointed out earlier, didn't really have interurbans at this point, but it kind of... Haverhill is definitely expanding. You can see houses appearing all over the place, so Haverhill definitely needs a tram system. It's just... you know, I've said that I like this place. Look how busy. Like, it's such a busy station. Yeah, like, serious numbers in this place. It's a real shame that it doesn't have the whole history of these buildings. Like, it's annoying that it deletes data. It's just such a pain in the backside. Just keep it. I want to see how this station's performed through its whole history. Yeah, it's too far away from Bury just now. I think you're right. But I do think... so if I click on the station, you can see it's not serving everywhere. I think we need... Which means I think we need to have a tram line that kind of comes up through... Let's... It's 1877. Hammering along. Right. Let's do it. Let's upgrade some of these to tram lines. So we need... Oh. Well, that's a big drop in cash. We're going to have to look at our cash earnings to see what's going on. We'll do that after we've done this tram line, actually. And then a bit there, and then, like, maybe up to here. Yeah. And then along here, and then along here. Very nice. And then maybe just along here. That's nice. Oh, no, let's do it along the coast, actually. Along the coast is nice. Then what's the other direction we're going to go? Are we going to have it coming through kind of like this? I think... Is that what we want? To run it like that? Then perhaps kind of... like this for now. So it's a bit of a kind of a... Oh, jeez. Don't pay attention to kind of what that looks like. It's fine. It's not a deliberate thing. That was not intentional, and the kind of the way the game does. I can't deal with that. Let's sort this out. Bash the fash. There we go. Yeah, that's better. It's a bit less evil. Cool. Right. We need to place some of our stations, don't we? And these trains running through. Crikey. Yeah, Haverhill is like super busy. I think it just about works though. Like it's still holding up, given that there's a lot of trains that run through here. Like it's busy. The bypass has helped a lot. Like the high speed connection going around the back of the hill over there has definitely helped. Right, let's put our end stations in. So one here. Yeah. What's the other one? It's over here, isn't it? So let's pop it. Oh no, let's definitely do one down the bottom of the hill here. There we go. And another one. Let's do it kind of there, and another one. Let's do another one here, because we'll do another one just there as well. Yeah. So we've got the interchange. Then another one at the station. Maybe this side. Yeah. Do that there. And there. And then another one. Let's do the other one up here. That's fine. So that's kind of coming through that way. And then this one, where were we? So we've got... Let's pop one here. And another one up here. At the station. Which is nice. And... Yeah, I think that... Oh, then another one. Yeah, okay, we need another one here. Grand, and then another one. Can I... Anyone else hearing car horns? I mean, it's 1878. I don't know when the car horn was invented, but my feelings it was not in 1878. Although, welcome to 1878, everyone. We're getting through the years now. See, look at this. It's like magic. There, grand. So let's. Couple of new lines here. Let's just... Oh no, I don't want to close... Sorry, that's the delete button, isn't it? I don't want to do that. Start at the station. So what I've learned is if you start at the station, it is easier to extend... No, it's easier to extend lines. This is the lesson I've learned in this episode. So, great. A lesson I'll forget the moment I stop playing the game as religiously as I have been of late. There we go, that's nice. That's one line, and another new line, which is going to go from this station stop, and we're going to go up this way. And here. And that's to this one, isn't it? Yeah. Any thoughts? Who's at me? I'm dropping frames a bit. Oh dear. We're almost in 1878. Is that a goal? There's no plan. I'm just, you know, there's been a lot of railway building, and things are sort of stabilised a bit, you know. Yeah. I've got a tick, but the tick is quite a way away, so we can kind of let things run through a bit. We'll go and have a look at some stuff shortly. There we are, there's our two lines, which is nice. So we're going to call this Haverhill Tram Company Limited, number 1. Why does it have such a stupid name? Because have you seen what stuff was called back in the 18-whatevers? Everything had a stupid name like this. You know, right, so let's go for... Let's make this a nice, we're going to go for it. It's going to go have a nice soft red colour for the Haverhill Tram Company. And they need trams, so I need to build them a tram depot. Tram depot with no catenary. I also need to bump our cash situation a bit. And then I also need to put a tram depot somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the buildings look on this bit, but I'm not putting a tram depot over there. Let's pop a tram depot over here. Yeah. Or rather, you know, even better, where trams actually are. That'd be good too. Yeah. Grand. Let's buy... how many are we going to get? I'm going to go for 16 and put 8 in each. Oh no, not even that. I'm going to go for... yeah, let's go for... No, let's go for 14 and put 7 in each. put 8 in each. What are we doing? So let's put this into number 1, or then number 1. There. Yeah. Well, let's paint this our nice pinky colour. There we go. It's happening. Trams. Oh, we need to change this. This is which direction's which now? Where am I? What's north? What's south? Where's the edge of the map? There's the edge of the map. I think. Oh, I've got totally. Yeah, there we go. That's the edge of the map. So that means this is. This is. Station north, and then the other one needs to be station south. It's quite straightforward, really. What's the chat, everyone? Just curious, how long are you expecting this stream to go on? Oh, I'm going to finish it in about 10 minutes. It's not going to be a long one. I think we're reaching the end of what I can achieve. This has been a short one, and we've hammered through the years as well. There we go. That's nice. We've got tram lines running in Haverhill. I'm happy with that. Bury. Now, where does the tram end up? The tram runs pretty nicely through there, and actually is... Oh, it could do with whizzing along a bit further down this side, couldn't it? Let's do that. So let's... the last thing we'll do is... no, let's just do that. The last thing we'll do is... have a look at the lines that are at least profitable to sort of have an understanding of what perhaps we can do to help that situation. Now. Oh, damn it. Of course that's exactly what's happened, so I need to... no, there's a way to fix this, which is to go down here, isn't there? That's it. Is that right? And then that means it ends there, and... Yeah, I think that works, doesn't it? Just have a look at how many vehicles there are at the moment on these two. 6, 5. Okay, well, I tell you what, let's go to the tram depot. Let's buy 12. Let's buy 10 of these, and then let's paint them in this nice color. Let's put 5 of these on this one, and then put the rest onto this one. There we go. Give them a little bit of expansion of service in Bury, because Bury's it's not grown that much actually. Since the Great is there now a Hexham to Kroll service at Lowestoft? Hexham to Kroll. Since the Great Northern has a Haverhill to Raleigh Town service. Yes. Yeah, all the services have expanded and kind of running. There's a decent. Yeah. There's a decent... there's the services... So the services going through Lowestoft at the moment are... let's just click on Lowestoft Station, shall we? So there's Bradshaw to Raleigh, there is Bradshaw to Stratford, there is Haverhill to Raleigh Town, and there is Hexham to Kroll. And then the 2 GWR services. That's what currently runs through Lowestoft. Yeah, it's interesting the numbers have dropped off. I hope it's not because everything's stuck. It's one of the reasons I like not doing too many years in one go, is because between streams I go in and just check that everything's running. Is it the peninsula where all the rich folks live? Yeah, I think it is. Send a tram there to annoy them. Yeah, absolutely, definitely, yeah. What time is it? 2021. I'm just going to do something just to make sure that I can just... Oh, yeah, lovely. Put you and you on. And then keep playing that. Just to check that everything's moving, basically. Make sure there's not too much of a traffic jam anywhere. Looks like there is a little bit of a... Don't know, things are moving down there. What about down at... Yeah, there's always a bit of a clog on the approach to Rugeley, but even that... Yeah, I'm dropping frames, sorry. Even this seems to be moving-ish. What about down over at around Richmond? That's, you know... Everything is moving. What about in Bradshaw? That's all moving. This decidedly is not. What is going on down here then? Let's have a look. Something blocked something else. Is it moving slowly? Is there a... that's going that way. What's the blockage? That's blocking that. Okay, good. It's always... Is there a signal there? There should not be a signal there if there is. Let me just view this. Kind of looks like that is somewhere it shouldn't be. If you know what I mean. Do you have any British Rail mods? Hello to everyone who's joining this stream and isn't familiar with the canon. No, we're not doing any mods in this one at all. This is staying vanilla for the sake that I don't know how stable it's going to be in late game, so I don't want any mods at all. It's entirely vanilla. Because there are already like 350 trains alone running in this place. Let alone all the... There are 60 towns. This is a huge map, so no mods at all, staying vanilla. For the sake of avoiding the chaos. Why is that? What's it doing? Why has it got stuck? Let me just... It doesn't seem to be doing anything. This is here. Oh, these all don't seem happy. All of the timber trains seem to have just completely forgotten what they're doing. This is not outputting it. So this is... see, this is why I don't do too many years, because this has all been happening for years now and is very confused. And actually, I think it's because... Did I get rid of... Yeah, I shortened this line. So this... you know what, let's do some of this. This'll sell that and sell that, because it's lost hopelessly. And this as well. This is lost hopelessly. And this now is a steel train, good. Timber train. This is also lost hopelessly. I think that's now going to help. It's waiting for a free path, but that's because that's over there. Good. Just now going to multiply some of those again, because the supply... This needs to be... What is that? 8 vehicles? It needs to be a bit more than that, I think. Yeah. Not enough cash? Well, I'll be damned. There we go. There. Put you in there, and you as well. Rename you. And rename you, and also rename you. They're all coming out of here. Well, fine. As long as you don't get stuck this time, folks. There we go. What's the jazz? So that's all moving again by the look of it. Well, ish. It's snarled up all me. Yeah, so this is the problem. This is right. If too long without paying attention to the whole, doing a survey the whole map, you end up not noticing when everything's got horribly snarled up to hell, which is kind of what's happened here. I think it should all start moving momentarily. Yeah, this should all now start flowing. So that's a few years of missed growth, you see, which is not ideal, because I want to maximise how big these cities get. Right. What's... now it's completely enough. Yeah, it's fine. I think we've got there. Look at all these... These are all just stuck. They're just stuck. Which brings me on to a proposal. We need to... So the Metropolitan Railway are definitely looking at bypassing all this freight line, because this is mixed and horrible. They're definitely looking at just getting a straight line into Shildon and skipping all that, including this horrible junction here. Suggested names for junctions on postcards, folks. It's horrible and yet somehow mesmerising. Yeah, glorious. So, yeah, I think we've done all our urban areas, really, because what's after Bury? Paignton and Haverhill. Well, we've done Haverhill. Don't really care about all these places. We've done Shildon as well, so I'm kind of fine with that. We've made sure there's decent transport in some of our places. Just slow down time. No, because if you slow down time, it cocks with the stats. It's probably welcome to Walsall. Chase. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah, welcome, plebeian. Nice to see you. Let's see. So, enjoy assuming I fix this junction. It might be a case where it just gets somewhat abandoned by the sake of things kind of bypassing it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It probably will still need fixing. Let's have a look at our lines. We're going to look at railway lines and look at which ones are currently losing us a load of cash. Balance. The Shildon. So this one, because I've just bought a load of new trains and it's been stuck doing nothing for ages, has lost us a load of cash. That's annoying. No, speaking of which. What else is happening? So this one, the Bradshaw to Stratford is always a loss, one that loses money because it's such a long line and trains are just not quick enough. Ellesmere line, that's cocked up because it's stuck for so long. That's annoying. As is that. So these ones are all cocked up because of the thing. Never mind. Bradshaw to Raleigh Town, again, long distance, that struggles. Bury Food, why is that not doing so well? That's interesting. That should be doing alright. It should be carrying a lot of stuff. It seems there's a lot of food about. It looks like that's going to turn around a bit when there's some stuff appears. Leighton to Paignton, that's not doing hugely well. What's that? It's not a... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's moving. Things are moving. I think all the GWR stuff moves quite well. Shanklin to Kingston. This is not... Waiting for free path. That's a lot of trains not moving. What have we got? Is this another snarl up? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? What's this? This is Shanklin to Kingston. This is Ely to Gisborough. Let's follow this and see what's happening. What's this? What on earth is this doing here? Why has it come all up? What is it doing up here? Something weird, very weird has happened. Why has that gone up here? Let's just get rid of you. What on earth are you doing up here? Let's have a look at Shildon Tools, because that is clearly something crazy has happened. Where are we? What time is it actually? 2029. I really need to finish this soon. Tool supply. That's where all these trains... sorry. Tools. Delivery. Yes, good. Why on earth is that in Blackpool? Good grief. Just going to sell that, sorry. This... That one's fine, isn't it? Yeah, that's where it needs to be. Is it? Yeah. Nottingley. Again, no. What's it doing? Why are these so far away? This is crazy talk. Why have they done this? This isn't where they need to be. Why is the game... Any ideas why the game has done this? So now I need to just do this and this. Very strange. That's why you've got to keep an eye on things. You can't spend too long building. If you build when you're unpaused, you miss all this nonsense. But there you go. So... Oof. Anyway, that was annoying. This is what happens when you build an entire network in pause mode. No. See, the thing is, what I do, Michael, see, is when I'm off stream... yeah, I know, right, but Squickle has in 4-minute the frequencies. What I do when I'm off stream is I run this thing at fast mode until I get to like the 1910s to make sure that everything's running smoothly. Because, you know, in real life, you'd be doing timetabling and predictions and understanding what snarl-ups are. So generally I do that. I haven't done that between the last 2 streams, so that's kind of why there's a few cock-ups going on. But normally I'll run things to make sure that this isn't happening. So that, again, that line is going to be shot to hell in terms of its numbers, but well, whatever. Now the Southern is running its thing. Let's have a look. Where are we? So, Bradshaw, that, Shanklin to Kingston, Leighton Southport. These are all moving. That's fine. I think those are... Yeah, okay, that's fine. These are all moving. Good. That's doing its thing. Rugeley Fuels. It's moving. Happy days. Steel is moving with definitely no... Oh, there's some steel. Good. That seems to be carrying a thing. Bury Food is full of food. That should make some cash. That's not moving, but is it just because... Is it because it's busy? No. Oh my goodness me. Something very strange has happened. What is this doing here? Yeah, that... No, I don't think so. That's just bizarre. I wonder... I mean, it's been on a fun journey, I tell you, but it's just very, very far from where it needs to be. Maybe it's worth me just doing this off-stream, folks. I'm going to do a bit of tidying up off-stream to work out where these trains are all going. But in the meantime... Good grief. So what else is going on then? So if I go Vehicle Manager and switch that off and go down to our... So the ore train... Now, that's... Where is this? That's where it should be. Good. That's where it should be. That's where it should be. So the coal ones are fine. This is decidedly not where it should be. This is also decidedly not where it should be. And this is where it should be. So these two are getting sold. Just need to do this. And sell these two. For now. Yeah, you're gone. You're off the case, folks. You're getting put into a siding and sold off for scrap. Alright, let me just do this. And have a look at the shed. You're right, it's always worth checking which shed they're coming out of. But no, this is fine. That's coming out of a... That'll just feed nicely in. It's in... Will it? Yeah, kind of... Which shed was that going to? Yeah, a good point. Let me go up here. There are a lot of sheds. Oh, ore. It was the ore one, wasn't it? Why has it decided to go there? I presume that's not it's not catastrophic, because that will then feed into the... Oh god, eventually feed into the ore lines. Ugh. No, stuff it. That's useless. Let's sell those off again. No, it's fine. They'll get there. They'll get there. Anyway, right. That's enough of that. Everyone, thanks for sticking by me. I'm gonna leave you in peace and quiet. If you want to have some, if you want to do some screenshots and stats and judge my lines, then I'm gonna scroll this through slowly now. There we are. Slowly scrolling. But it's been fun. Thanks for that. What's this? There we go. I'm still scrolling gently. What have I screwed up now? What other thing has gone brokey? Nah, it's fine. There we go. I'm slowly scrolling, so you can see all the different lines running for the benefit of the people. See, very few of them are making any money at this point. I think that's because a lot of them have had a lot of rolling stock renewal. So don't worry too much about that. And in any case, I'm going to wave. Cheerio. A pleasure. Things to fix, but we've reached 1879. That's not too bad. January 1879. Let's save game because we've done some good stuff. January 1879. And what have we done? Urban planning. There we go. That's fine. Oh, I'm gonna get the old OBS up in a minute because I need to be able to press buttons. Cheerio, folks. It's been fun. Cheerio.